Hey, Batman. How you doing? Hey, Diary. I'll be there in a second. I'm just trying to get my YouTube um, chat up. And then we'll stop this thing. And then we'll stop this thing. Oh, my goodness. Shut up. Hey, Abraxas. How you doing? Give me 1 second. Come on. Hey, Kelsey. How you doing? Now my camera wants to screw up. Of course. All right, let's get this thing started.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Now I clicked off that. Why is it showing? Hey, everybody, what's going on? How you doing? How is everybody doing? Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Did my camera freeze again? Here we go. We're going to have all this stuff. There we go. Oy vey. It's been one of those days. I'm telling you. It's been a crazy night last night. Crazy morning. Whew. How you guys doing? How you doing? Swear I am never prepared for my lives, right? Someday I'll be prepared. Make sure my mic, can you guys hear me okay? Did you have one of those nights too, Diary? Because let me tell you, it was crazy. Oh, okay, good. That's right. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you and her. Definitely. That's so cool. That's so awesome. So I'll start out with what was going on. So last night, now mind you, the hotel that I work and live in, although I don't work here, they're oh, thank you, Kelsey. Believe me, I'm telling you, I did the same thing as I did yesterday. I went to go live and I'm like, oh shoot, I better take my hair down and brush it out. But thank you so much. So last night, right, we're outside having a cigarette. My hubby was off of work and everything. He would just get out there and have a cigarette. And another guy that lives here, doesn't work here, but he lives here, came out. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Came out, and we're sitting there talking, having our cigarettes. And all of a sudden, the one that lives here looks over, and he's like, who the hell's that? Right? We had people getting, now, because we have such a big lot, our guy that plows and everything leaves his big equipment in the back, right? Somebody tried to get in there and start it. So we had to call the cops. It was just a big thing. I was waiting for a big fight to happen. It was crazy. It was crazy. So yeah, we had an interesting night, and then come to find out, some guys came in at 3 o'clock in the morning. My boss works the overnights at the desk, and he was sitting in the lobby, and these three guys came in. No big deal, 3 o'clock in the morning, and one goes for coffee, one goes to go to the bathroom, and the other dude's standing by the restaurant with the gate. They got the gate locked up and everything, of course. And he's just standing there, and nobody saw my boss sitting in the lobby, right? So he's just sitting there watching. And we have refrigerators that hold bread and stuff like that in like the hallway. Thank you, Diary. I saw that you shared this out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so the guy proceeds to open up the refrigerators, and my boss is like, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He goes, some of the hotels sell bait. So I thought, and my boss is like, "I've been to hotels all around the world. First off, not one have I been to that sells bait. Second of all, you work at the cannery. There's enough bait there for everyone, So it was definitely an interesting night. Thank you, Kelsey, for sharing this out. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry you guys hurting last night. I'm telling you, something was going on. Something was going on. It's been crazy. I had a headache in the first part of the day, but it went away, thank God. Mine wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to turn bad, but I got to it in time, and my lovely hubby come over, and I was laying down, and he did the whole nerve thing here, and then he rubbed my feet and rubbed my temples for me. He's such a great guy sometimes. Have a good night, Abraxas. Or, well, have a good day, but have a good nap. Oh, anytime. Anytime. I mean, there's a certain part of the day that I take a chunk out for my hubby because he works split shifts. So we. Right? We all know how hubbies can be. But yeah, it was a crazy night. Very crazy night. My camera might go out. I'm having problems with Droid Cam. Does anybody use that? Have you guys had any problems with that? I couldn't use it before because it wouldn't work, but then all of a sudden it started working, and now it's cutting out. So I have to keep refreshing it and starting over. I don't notice it. I see it don't happen usually on my lives, but my readings, that's why they're so late this week, is because I'm trying to do all this and the camera keeps cutting out. Hopefully my new one comes today. Still haven't gotten my stuff. Getting mad. Is it choppy for some reason? You know what? Okay, as long as it looks good now. It might be because we have a lot of people in-house, and I almost didn't go live because of that. How can you deal with a liar? Like, how close are you to the liar? I mean, like, I don't deal with liars. Once somebody, I mean, it depends. If it's white lies, it's different. But if somebody lies to me straight up, I'm very cautious about them forever. I mean, I can give you a reading, definitely. I'm using my beautiful Creatures Tarot, of course, because I love this tarot. But I can use exactly, be done with them. If they keep telling you even little white lies, I mean, just get rid of them. Take the drama out of your life. Believe me, I did that 5 years ago and took all drama out of my life, and I have not been happier. I have not been a happy person. Back then, I was not a happy person. Now, it's kind of like I don't give a crap anymore. And I'm going to be happy no matter what. Get that drama out of your life and you'll be a happier person for it. I'm telling you. Exactly. That's exactly right, Diary. Integrity. And I'm sorry, but that's one thing that I live by is integrity. Um, that's why I'm a people watcher. Um, it's kind of like those things where I'm the type of person, I watch your actions. I watch how you word things. I watch the little things that people don't say. I'm very big on that. Yeah, when I was talking about white lies, I'm talking about like I might sit there and think that something don't look good on somebody, but if they're happy and they feel confident in that, I'll be like, how do you feel? And if they say it feels awesome, then go for it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about little white lies like that can hurt people or whatnot. Yeah, backstabbing, that's right. No need to people do not need to backstab somebody, and if they backstab somebody, that's not cool at all. Just wipe the drama. I'm telling you, it's been the best advice I can give people is just wipe the drama completely out of your life. If there's, that's right, Diary. And not only revenge not worth it, it can come back on you karma wise. And well, at least that's my belief. And so, like the dude last night, we could have had him arrested, right? And he's had 4 other assault charges on him because he like knocked Eddie's head off of him and he threw Gatorade on him and stuff like that. Eddie could have had him arrested, but we didn't because it was like, karma will take care of it. Right, Kelsey, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, be done with that crap. You'll be a much happier person. And you'll give yourself the confidence of saying, okay, I can move on with this, if that makes sense. Exactly. Yes, the problem solvers, they like to add that fuel to the fire. They want to see how you react. That's why they do it. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. How's your guys' weather? Ours is gloomy today. It was one of those days I didn't want to get out of bed. Yeah, I feel like it's going to rain here, which is good because we need it, but I kind of don't like it too. I'm doing great, Zach. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing great. Exactly. Right there, Batman. Read what Kelsey wrote. That's exactly right. You don't. It's not worth it. Oh, I can't wait for that diary. I can't wait. You better share and let us know that she had her. Yeah, I'll give you a little trick, okay? It's probably not a good trick to put on YouTube, but Batman. But when people, how do I want to say this? Let me put it to you this way. Before the internet had happened, there was chat room, phone chat rooms. And I don't know if any of you guys went on the phone chat room, right? So I used to go on phone chat room, and there was a lot of hackers. Like I know some really well-known hackers back then that didn't mess with me. And do you know why they didn't mess with me? Because if they went to say something, I'd be like, okay, whatever. And I'd ignore them. Or not even ignore them and say, okay, that's cool. That's what you think, and they wouldn't mess with me. Same with bullies. I did the same thing with bullies. Way back when that would have hurt my feelings. I wore, my feelings on my sleeve. But that's the trick. Just whenever somebody starts messing with you, be like, whatever. And they'll give up because there's nothing to fuel that fire, if that makes sense. Exactly, diary. Exactly. Yep. Not worth it. Not worth it. Exactly what diary said. It's not. Once you once you learn to combat that and let the drama go, you'll never let anybody come into your life like that again. And you'll know. I mean, you might get played once or twice here and there, but it doesn't put you back down to where you were before, if that makes sense. Yep, exactly, diary. You are so right. It is. It's such a blessing and such a weight lifted off your shoulders. Yep, exactly, Kelsey. Yep. Do I have to put this stuff up on the air or up on here so you read it, Batman? Do I have to go? Boom. I keep forgetting I can do this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just wish it did it automatically. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, yeah, you go through and click and it goes through. And they're going to fix it to where our little pictures come back on. Now, I don't know. See, when you go through YouTube just by itself, it'll show the YouTube picture, but I think because I go through Restream, it shows that. Yeah, so forgive me. I do forget that I can do that. Okay, since it's 10:22 here, is there anybody that would like a reading? If so, put one in the chat in your question if you have a question, or if you want a general reading, let me know. And I think that's what's going to be a good option, is so I don't get lost in who I'm reading for. I can put that up on the thing. See, like that. I can, then it goes in order. Okay, Diary, do you want a general, or do you have a question? General, okay. What messages need to come through? All right, well, are you going through a little bit of anxiety? The Nine of Swords came up. That flew right out of there. What messages need to come through for a Diary of the Mind? Okay. Okay, hold on there, cards. Wait for me. Seven of Cups. It looks like the feeling I'm getting with you so far is that you have some anxiety about something, but you're trying to manifest with, geez, goodness, they're all falling out for you. Okay. So yeah, we got the anxiety coming out with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. It looks like you're trying to manifest some energy or some dreams or hopes to get out of the anxiety or whatnot, if that makes sense. But what they're coming through telling me is do it in moderation with the Temperance. And then you got the Ace of Wands, which is awesome. There's new beginnings, inspiration, desires. So kind of like you're trying to manifest too quick. So kind of, put it in moderation and you'll get it. Sound good? Sound on point? Okay. Carrie wants a reading. Carrie's next. Carrie, do you have a question, or do you want a general reading? Awesome, awesome. Welcome back, Zach. General reading? Oh, it's right there in front of me. Sorry. Okay, so, and then Kelsey, you'll be next. So a general reading for Carrie. What messages need to come through so she can see? Okay, okay. Cards are wanting to talk today. They're probably like, you haven't done this in a while. Anxiety with you too, Carrie, I see. We got the Nine of Swords again, with some anxiety going on, but it looks like you've been, I don't know if it's work-wise or just in life in general, you're trying to, you got the Eight of Pentacles, which is basically like practice. You're practicing something or you're learning something. And whatever this is, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about success. That's leaving a legacy. The Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance, wealth, success, health. And you got the Ace of Wands also. They're just wanting to talk and they're just wanting to come out and show love, apparently. But yeah, which is new beginnings, desires. So yeah, whatever you're studying or practicing, it's definitely, you got the 10. I mean, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. So keep going for it. Hi, Hala. How are you? I hope I said your name right. Hi, Anna. Or RN. Anna. I don't know where that came from. Okay. All right. All right, Kelsey. Does that sound right, Carrie? Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Miss Kelsey. All right. Would you like a general reading? I thought you would. Do you want me to answer your question, Kelsey, or do you want a general reading? Oh, Carrie, I'm glad that the reading came. That's awesome. I'm glad it came through. Yeah, they are popping, diary. They are. They really are. All right. I think what I'm going to do here. Oops. What happened? There we go. Okay. All right. We'll do that reading. All right. We'll do your question first. All right. Kelsey wants to know if her YouTube career is going to be successful. Please show me the messages she needs to hear or see. Okay. Oh, so it's going to be hard work. You got the 10 of Wands coming out. Okay. I actually see you having some detachment from it, which doesn't mean a bad thing. That was a lot of cards trying to come out. Okay. One just flew across the table. These are bigger cards, so you have to forgive me because they are a bit to hold. But they definitely speak. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I definitely, oh my goodness. Okay. What flew? Okay. So what I get, Kelsey, for you is, like I said, the 10 of Wands came up, which is all about like it's going to be hard work. Okay. And I do see you detaching from it with the Six of Swords a little bit, not like fully. I don't get the feeling like you're going to totally walk away from it, but it looks like what I'm kind of getting from this, because you got the Lovers card, and that means comes through in this deck as an ultimatum. You might be like, I get the feeling like you might be branching out into something else. It has to do with YouTube, but just branching out, not only doing like your paranormal stuff and everything, but branching out into another field. And that might be like with your new pendulum and stuff like that. You could be branching out to that. There's a desire there that came through with the Knight of Wands. Okay. And it's showing with the Two of Pentacles, like a balance. So it might be like, half paranormal, half new path or something. That's the kind of feel I got, that there's a branch out of it. So kind of like you might draw back from the paranormal a little bit to go forward in the way you want to. But the coolest thing is you got the Star card. That's your wish coming true. So right there tells me, boom, you're gonna be okay. And if I don't see your guys' comments, I promise I will. I've just got two things going on here. Two chats. So how's that, Kelsey? Nice. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm going to hold off on your general reading for a minute, if that's okay, and I'm going to get some of these other people, and then I'll get you a general meeting. Okay, so let me see who is next. Type a 1 in the chat room if you would like a card reading. If you already have RN, I got you up here. Would you do you have a question, or do you want a general reading? Oh, I see a question. Am I going to my nearest town tomorrow? Is that the question you'd like to ask? Okay. All right. So let me pull that back up. All right. Okay. Are you going to your nearest town tomorrow? Is RN going to their nearest town tomorrow? Okay, it changed its mind. It flew out and flew back in. That was odd. Maybe it's going to come out this time. I don't. Holy crap. Okay. Calm down there, cards. Okay. Well, I will say if you are going there for inspection of something, I would probably say yes. With the Page of Swords coming out, if you're going there, or it has to do with your inner wisdom. This is telling me two things. It's either if what you may go into your nearest town for has to do with your inner wisdom, then yes. But I'm also picking up that you know if it's a good idea to go into your nearest town, if that makes sense. Like intuitively, you know if it's a good idea or not. You also got the King of Cups, which is about fascination. So if something there fascinates you, definitely. And the world, completion. So if it's a good thing, then I would say yes, definitely. If that makes sense to you. You are very welcome, RN. Very, very welcome. Okay. Batman, general reading for you. Let's go ahead and do this. Get you a general reading. You are next. All right. Can I have, okay, well, all right. It looks like you might have some ambitions going on there with the Queen of Pentacles. Anything else want to come out for Batman? Okay, I guess so. All right. There we go. Felt like 2 cards, but apparently it's not. Oh, there was one hiding. Okay. So, you got the 6 of Pentacles, which is all about generosity. Okay. But with this, you got the King of Swords, which is all about logic. So be careful who you give your generosity to, if that makes sense. Okay. Somebody in your life may have 2 different sides. Like a Gemini, you know, they have a good side and a bad side. I mean, we all do. But this is what this is telling me. Okay. The Knight of Swords is all about idealism. It's like somebody's portraying their nice side, but they have a dark side too, if that makes sense. But with the Hanged one coming up, that's, you know, this. You have the perception, okay, to know who this is. But the Queen of Pentacles with the ambition, to me, that is telling me whoever this is like what I'm getting is like they're looking, it's somebody that is showing that they live in luxury and they have no worries, but they're lying. If that makes any sense. That's what's coming through to me. So just be careful of that. Like they portray that they're rich and are living in the lap of luxury, and you know what I mean? And they're not portraying themselves as their true self, basically. Hopefully that made sense and you understand. Yeah, Carrie, but he'll be down the line, just to let you know. It might be a little bit. Zach, you are next. Would you like a general or do you have a question? Okay, good, Batman. Good. That's awesome. I love when I love these cards, I'm telling you. They read really well for me. Hi, Amethyst. How you doing? Hi, Hala. Yeah, I see you. Yep, you're in the list to have a reading. Anybody that, if you're new in here, put a 1 up in the chat if you would like a reading, but also put in there if you have a question and or if you would like a general reading. Zach, you still in here, hon? He might have got booted. If somebody sees Zach come in while I'm doing a reading, ask him if he wants a general or if he has a question. Please and thank you. They are the magic words. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, Hala, because you asked way up here. Diary. You may have a reading. Would you like a general or, oh no, you had a relationship. Will Hazim and I reconcile? Okay, I got your question. And hopefully I'm saying the names right, but the cards know, so. Will Hazim and Hala get back together? Will they reconcile? Okay. The first thing I'm seeing is somebody was taking the leadership role. It seems like it looks like, yeah, the first thing that popped up was the King of Wands. So somebody was taking a leadership role that might have not have, the other person might have been like, hey, you're pushing it a little. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. And with the Eight of Cups coming up, so somebody went like it seems like somebody was like, is this what I really want? They went on a quest in their mind, basically. It was like asking themselves, is this what I really want? Is this who I really want to be with? So they like, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out if it's the one that, I don't think it was the one that was doing the leadership role. I think it was the other one in the relationship that kind of like, hey, you're pushing me a little bit too much. It seems like somebody in the relationship with the Knight of Swords coming up, kind of changed their ways a little bit. I don't see it being like overbearing change, but it was enough for the other person not to be okay with it. And somebody changed their perception about the relationship with the Hanging One. But I do see the Ace of Cups come up, which is fondness. And the Ace of Cups is all about affection, motivation, emotional fulfillment. So this is giving me, like, I think you guys, if you were like sitting in front of me, I'd be like, you guys need to talk it out and say, hey, this was bugging me in the relationship. And it might not even be a love relationship. I don't know. You didn't say, but either that or it could be even coworker or friend. Either way, it seemed like somebody overstepped their boundaries. And that's what I'm getting with these cards. Somebody overstepped the boundaries and it kind of put everything in the relationship in the mood to be like, no, this isn't going to work. But I think if you guys come together and you talk about what was bugging in the relationship, what was bothering you and all that, I think I do see a reconciliation there. Okay, Kelsey, hurry back. Thank you, Diary, for sharing those. Does that make sense, Hella? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. You are very welcome, hon. Okay, Zach. Zach wants a general reading. All right, let me go ahead and get that. Good. I'm glad. I love it when these cards speak. They know their stuff. General reading. All right. Oh, looks like you got some rewards coming your way. All right, guys, stop fooling around. What does Zach need to know? What does he need the cards to tell him? Okay. All righty. Wow. Wow, Zach. Okay. Are you ready for this? Are you truly ready for this? Wow. Okay. Wow, Minya. There are a lot of cards that came up for you. Okay, what I see going on here is, I don't know if right now you're going through this, but I see you're basically having a tower moment. The decadence came up, which means abruption. Okay, you're having going to have a tower moment. Okay, and there's going to be some disappointments if you're not already going through this with the Three of Swords. But I do see the Five of Swords, which is you're feeling defeated. You're feeling really low, not yourself and everything. But I see you putting an end to that with the 10 of Swords with finality. You're done. You get to the point where you're done. And it takes a lot of strength for you. There's fortitude. Okay. The strength card. Use that strength. Okay. Once you get past this moment, all right, it makes you change your perception with the Hanging One. But what's behind the rainbow is, can you see that? 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is all about fulfillment, like everything fulfillment, like happy, joy, emotional bliss. I mean, that's what the 10 of Cups is all about. And you have the 9 of Pentacles right behind that with rewards. Okay. So once you get through either what you're going through right now, and I feel like you kind of are going through it now. You might not hit the top of the hill yet, but there's going to be some where you're going to be like, there's going to be a moment where you're like, I'm done with this bullshit. And once you get to that point and you use your strength to move past that point, it's going to be nothing but downhill slopes, if that makes sense. Welcome back, Kelsey. Okay, let's see. I hope, Zach, if you had got bumped again, definitely go back and listen to that. Let's see. Got RN. We got Kelsey. We got Hala. Okay. You're next after this one, Amethyst. Carrie, are you still here? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do your husband's reading. And then Amethyst, you're next. And then Kelsey, I'll get your general reading. I'm sorry. All right. Did Manuel want a general reading? Okay, good. Thanks. Thank you, Kelsey. And I see your question too, Amethyst, so you're good. Okay, General. All right. Well, hello. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Try to jump off the table. What does Manuel need to know? Any messages? Okay. That's all that wants to come out. Nice. Okay. Okay. Is he doing some sort of project or something? Something to do with creativity or thinking about doing creativity? Because the Empress came up, which is all about creativity in this deck. But I've seen him like having a lot of patience for something. Like he's been waiting with that Three of Wands. He's been like wanting to get something started and he hasn't had the chance to, but he's been patient about it. You know what I mean? He's not like yelling or, you know what I mean? He's biding his time basically. But the Justice came up with like, it's basically saying it's now is your time. Okay. And with the Chariot coming up right behind that, okay. But it looks like with the Chariot coming up that there's movement there, and whatever this like thing that he wants to do, there's like now is the time, the movement's coming. And the awesome thing about this is you have the Sun card. That's the brightest card in the deck. That's totally like he's going to get the clarity of yes or no if he wants to, if that's what he wants to do. Okay, waiting for the right offer. Yeah. So right there is going to be clarity. So there you go. That's what he got. There you go, Carrie. Good, Zach. I'm glad that you saw that. All right. Does that make sense to you, Zach? I like to know if my cards are right. Okay, Kelsey, we'll get to that, definitely. You're very welcome, Manuel. You're very welcome. Okay, Amethyst. Okay, do you see me? Will Amethyst be changing her physical appearance somehow? Okay, here we go. I swear, I love these cards. So, what I'm getting right now, and it's so funny because, you know, these questions that get asked, right? I mean, then the cards pop out. It's so, I love this. I mean, I got goosebumps right now. It's so funny. So you got the Four Cups, and in this deck, it's kind of like that meh feeling. That's what my oldest daughter, you know, that age range, I guess, where they used to go around going, meh, you know, you're kind of bored with what's going on with you right now. So obviously, if you want to know that you're going to be changing or whatnot, there's some decisions that come up with the Two of Wands. So it looks like you're thinking about doing a couple things. Oh, am I going to get copyrighted? I didn't realize my TV was still on. Oh, crap. I'm really not showing DuckTales to anybody. Promise. Anyway, sorry. But it looks like you're almost with the Two of Pentacles coming up, you're kind of torn about different things or trying different things. Maybe if you are trying to like lose weight or whatnot, it's almost like you're caught in between of which program or what shake or whatever, or maybe even two hair colors. I don't know, but something you're torn between two of them. And that the Knight of Swords with the Gemini card coming up. There's two sides of it. But I do see with celebration, 3 of Cups coming up with celebration, and 10 of Cups with contentment. So if something is going to change, you're going to be happy with it. That's basically what the cards have telling me. I mean, they kind of like ran it down the line for me, basically. So it looks like you might, if that's what you want to do is change something, it's going to happen. If that makes any sense. Oh, I love you too, Carrie. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. You know what? Were you thinking, I just have this question, and it has nothing to do with like what I'm feeling or anything, but I noticed that all the cards have a little bit of blonde in them. Are you thinking about going blonde? I'm just checking. I've never asked anybody this with these cards or anything, but if you look, like all the cards here have some blonde in them, and like going from a darker to a blonde. See, there's a little blonde right there. These girls have dark hair with blonde, what do you call it? I forgot what you call it. Fringe. Blonde, blonde, blonde. Okay. I just figured I'd ask. I just thought it was weird. I had looked down and noticed that they were mostly blonde. That's weird. Or maybe a friend is going to be blonde and come in, you know, a friend that's blonde is going to be like, hey, you might look good like with this, or I don't know. I'm speculating now. It's not a feeling I'm getting or anything, but I just had to ask. It was just very weird. So I hope that helped, Amethyst. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. My pleasure. Okay, so, and then Kelsey, let me do your general. Is there anybody that hasn't had a reading yet? I'm going to do your general right now, Kelsey. And then, well, look at, she's even got my Instagram up there. Diary, you kick ass. I swear to God. Awesome, Zach. Okay. So let's go ahead. What does Kelsey need to know? Is there anything she needs to know right now? Nice. Okay. All right. So have you been learning something new, or have you been going to school or anything, Kelsey? Just the reason I asked is because you got the 3 of Pentacles, which is about mastership. Like you've learned something to the fullest. And with the 10 of Swords coming up, that's finality. So it's almost like you've learned something to the extreme. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not getting like a feeling of what it is or anything like that, but you've learned everything you can learn from it. But I see nothing but good. I mean, you have that balance card keeps coming out for you, the 2 of Pentacles, keeping the balance between everything. But you have the 3 of Cups with celebration and the 10 of Cups with contentment, emotional bliss. So you're okay. All right. So maybe that's that then. Something's coming up where you're going to master it. You're going to feel very confident in it and everything. And then you don't have to learn about it no more, basically. But whatever, is coming up. I mean, you got nothing but good coming. 10 of Cups, emotional bliss, three of Cups, celebration. So you're on a good spurt right now. Yeah, there you go. See? That's awesome. That's awesome. So whatever, you keep going in that direction. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh God, I hope you guys cannot hear my stomach. Wow. If there's nobody else that I've missed, if you would like reading, press the one, please. If you would like, no, I'm joking. Put one in the chat, and if you'd like a general or if you have a question, put that in there too. Kelsey, I don't see anybody else, so I'm going to go ahead and answer your question once I go up and find it again. Okay, there it is. Oh my goodness. You're my first ever question of that, so you definitely got to let me know if I'm right on this. Well, that's weird. Okay. Oh, there's one hiding. Now, what I'm getting is, I don't know where the Five of Wands is coming on, but it's about rivalry. I can't say that word. Like sibling rivalry, you know what I'm talking about? And when this comes up, it's not about like a big fight or anything. It's just that bickering back and forth. I'm not sure where that plays in. It's weird because I'm getting the Judgment card, which is all about opportunity. So if like that came up, I would say yes. But the Two of Swords showed up for confusion. So almost like you're going to, I don't want to say have a false yes, but something's going to be confusing about it, if that makes sense at all. And whatever it is going to make you go into like a hermit mode. I'm going to pull another card just because I'm going to go ahead with my Witch's Tarot to see if anything comes up. Okay, and apparently they want to talk. Well, so give me a second. I'm already going to 10 of Cups. I'm almost even going to, and I don't usually do this, but I'm going to put myself on the line. Because of the Page of Swords came up, I'm going to say it will be a boy. 10 of Pentacles is all about family life. Queen of Swords is all about, you already know this answer to this question. So, I mean, hold on one sec because I dropped a card. And I have to be very careful because I lost a wheel on my chair. So if you see me going flying, now you know why. And the Nine of Pentacles. Luxury. So, damn it, you better get a hold of me and let me know. Because you're the first reading I've ever done something like that. Is that where the confusion is? Maybe you guys will be pregnant together. I'm going to go ahead and call you Belle, if that's okay. Hi, Belle. I don't know how to say your name, but yes, you can have a reading. Yeah, you definitely better let me know, Kelsey. You definitely better know. You are the first one. I'm going to put your face in like a placard on my wall. Maybe that's where the confusion came in, Diary. I don't know. I almost like somebody is almost going to, I definitely have the feeling like somebody's either going to have a false positive or a false negative at first. Like almost like your hormone isn't enough for the test because it's so light. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I want to know, though. I definitely want to know. Somebody better get a hold of me and let me know. Okay, so yeah, if you've had that problem, definitely, that could be the confusing too. So yeah, definitely, that's awesome. Here I'm speaking to chat, and I'm not even looking at you. I'm sorry, but yeah, that definitely could be. You're very welcome, Kelsey. You're very welcome. I feel honored that you would ask me something like that. I really do. I feel very honored. Yeah, or twins can come up. I mean, the two, you never know. Maybe that's what the confusion is too. Ooh, wouldn't that be something? Sure, Kate. There's one in front of you. Belle, is it okay if I call you Belle? I don't want to screw up your name. I. It's all in my cards, Kelsey. It's all in my. You're gonna come back and kick my ass because the twin card came up, right? Okay. All right, Belle. Let's see. May I have you want a general reading? Okay. What is changing in your life, if anything? Okay. What does Belle need to know? All right. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay. Hmm. All right, Belle. What I see it seems with the cards here that you are, life is good. Yes, you can. There's one other person in front of you, two, on the one I'm doing, and then the next person. So yeah, but yeah, you can. I don't know if you are going through a rough patch right now. And it seems like that somebody in your life, the habit came up, which is all about dependency. Now that that don't mean like, I mean, it could mean a dependency to chocolate. I feel that it's more harsher, but I'm not sure exactly what it could be. But somebody right now, it feels like somebody around you or you is feeling with the Eight of Swords imprisoned, like you're stuck. And that's followed up by the Emperor, which is all about sovereignty. Like somebody has a hold on you and you're going through hard times right now. Okay. But the desire came up. So there you have a desire to move on. And the Two of Wands is following that with decisions. So what this is telling me is you're going to detach from this person or this thing that's going on, but it'll come out good with the Nine of Cups with satisfaction. Okay. And the Nine of Cups is all about you have everything right here. What this is telling me is you have everything you need to be happy. Okay. You have everything you need to be happy. You just got to figure out the puzzle of how to get there, if that makes sense. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's for you or I almost feel like it's somebody around you that has a habit and it's affecting your life. I don't feel like you have a habit, if that makes sense. But it's it's hurting you. But you have everything there right in front of you. You just got to look. And I really strongly feel that. And if it hasn't happened, there's something going on in the underlying. Okay. Are you take, I mean, it's your grandmother, of course you're going to take it hard, but are you taking it very, very hard? Like, that definitely, and that's what I feel is like, almost like, how when you feel so much hurt, it's like you, like if somebody has a dependency or something, you're like, you're killing me because it hurts you to see them hurting. And that's the kind of feeling I get, is like you're hurting in the inside for another person, if that makes sense. I really hope that helped. You have all the puzzle pieces in front of you to feel better. You're very welcome, hon. Very welcome. Kate, are you still here? Much love. Thank you for coming in, hon. I appreciate it. And guys, remember, I do this every Tuesday, and Thursdays I do oracle readings. So, or an oracle pull. I pull an oracle card. Okay. So, a general reading, correct? What does Kate need to know? Here, how is the rest of her 2019 going to go? Ooh. Well, crap. I see relationship. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. Go one more time, see if anything else wants to come out for you, and then we'll get the other two cards and read them all together. Okay. Well, wow. 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 Kate. Okay. So, are you in a relationship? The reason I ask is because the Page of Wands came up, which is like a venture. You're going on a venture. You're either looking at a person with fondness. Okay. Then maybe a crush. It looks like you're looking at a person with a fondness. But the patience card came up with 3 of Wands, okay? So use a little patience. But with the 2 of Cups, this is definitely a relationship. And usually when the 2 of Cups come up, I say it could be anything from like a coworker or a friendship. But no, I'm not seeing this because I'm feeling there's a 4 of Wands, which is unity in this deck. It's a coming together in a union. So if you have a crush on somebody or you're venturing out, I almost want to, and please do not get mad at me when I'm saying you're venturing into something new. You could be, or you are feeling, I have 2 feelings with this. Either you're venturing out in another area of where you wouldn't look for normally for a relationship, or you're how do I say this? You're like, you have that confidence now to venture out, if that makes sense. Like you didn't want a relationship before or didn't need it, but something's going to strike you into where you want to look for a relationship. But have some patience. But I definitely see a love relationship with unity, especially with that 4 of Wands. That's telling me there's unity, obviously. If that makes sense at any time. That's what I see coming up for the end of year 2019. But it's going to be you. Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah. I was going to say, because with that venture card coming out, it's like something, like you said, unusual situation. It's something out of the ordinary, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, have a little patience. And I see a relationship happening. Life is good. You are up next, and that's going to be the last one. Nobody else came in, right? I hope that helps, Kate. You are very welcome, my friend. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, life is good. Do you have a question, or would you like a general reading? You have a question? Okay, diary. We'll get right after life is good. We'll get to you. You'll be the last one. Okay, go ahead and type it. Life is good. I do have time. Much love, Kelsey. Thank you so much, hon, for coming in. Definitely keep me posted. Thank you so much, Kelsey, for coming in. You are very welcome. Go have fun. Okay, life is good. Okay. All right. All right, Kelsey. Take care, hon. All right. Somebody's having regrets, whether it be you or him. Somebody's having regrets. See if anything else comes out. Okay. Let us see. It looks like, wow, okay. Okay. The only card that I see that might rock it a little bit, like I said, somebody with the Five of Cups, somebody definitely has regrets. Okay. Whether it be him or you, I'm not sure, but somebody has regrets. Now, there is a tower moment either coming up, or this could signify, I'm feeling almost like there's going to be another little bump in the road. It won't be like a crashing down. A crashing down moment. Okay. That might be the divorce. I'm not sure. But there is a tower moment coming, or this could, like I said, signify the tower moment happening. But whatever comes from this, okay, you have the Magician, which is all about your inner skills. So whether it being strong through this whole thing, whatever you're like good at when it comes to communication and love and stuff like that, if hopefully this is making sense. It's hard to explain, but something within you is going to come out, whether you're professing your love, saying, hey, I don't want this divorce, trying to talk it out. Okay. That's what that's coming from. That's the feeling I get from the Magician card, is you have to express yourself. You can't hold it in. Just express yourself. It looks like he is going to look at you with fairness, with the Queen of Swords coming up. And this is all about fairness. Okay. But you're going to get clarity, because you have the Sun card okay? Which means this is the brightest card in the deck. This is a happy, happy card, okay? But I feel like you're going to get clarity on what you actually want. Meaning, are you feeling this way because of the fact that you're going through this right now? Or are you feeling, how do I say it? You're going to get clarity on what you really want in life, okay? But then you do have the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is all about intuition. It's all about affection. It's all about motivation. And it's all about, oh, you can't even see the card. And it's all about emotional fulfillment. Okay? So what that's telling me is that I'm not going to say yes or no, but the answer is going to come to you because of the fact that, and it's going to come to you. It's going to be your decision. If you want to express yourself to him and tell him, hey, I really don't want this, it might come around. Doing something simple like that might turn it around. Or you're going to see clarity that this isn't really what you want or need in your life right now. And after that, there's going to be love there. If that makes sense. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Hi, Maria. Or Marie, I'm sorry. Well, there's going to be something going on to where you're going to have clarity. And then you're going to know exactly how to go about things, if that makes sense. Okay, hon, I hope that helps. I'm doing good, Marie. How you doing? Do you mean, like, does he care about his daughter? You know what? Let me pull you an. I'm going to pull you an Archangel card, just to see what Archangel. Oh my God, that is so funny. So it's not funny, but it is. The Oracle card that came up for your Archangel is crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon with unwavering faith. And you also got breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So there you have it. I mean, that crystal clear intentions, it's almost like you got to stand up for yourself. Okay? Stand up for yourself. And, it might not come to the decision you want, but you got the Ace of Cups. So something's coming to where you're going to feel whole in your heart. Not a hole, but I mean, your heart's going to feel full. Right, yeah. I can understand that. I've been through divorce. I know how that can be. Definitely. It's hard. You know, it's definitely really hard. And a lot of us have to realize that, well, at least with myself, I had to realize that even though I loved my ex-husband at that time, that it was really better for me to be out of that relationship, even though I wanted to be in it. We had 3 kids together, but it was a lot better out of the relationship than in. And I couldn't see it at that time, if that makes sense, because I was in love with him and I didn't want my family to go anywhere, if that makes sense. Yeah, so there you go, hon. I hope it at least helped a little bit, Stand up for yourself. Either way, good or bad. Stand up for yourself. You are very welcome, hon. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in and letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Over here, I had a dream. Okay. Whoops. I can't put that on. All right, diary. What messages from the Divine Mother does? I've never had cards do that where they pop out and go like right back into place. That's so weird. And I think twice has been with you. What are you doing to my cards, diary? Okay, this Divine Mother. Okay. I see a little bit. I don't know if this is coming from her. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles came up for greed. But I almost feel it's like she's being a little greedy with you, if that makes sense. And there's a little bit of bickering with the 5 of Wands. Like I said before, with this card, it's all about like sibling rivalry. And I think she feels a little defeated towards this happening with the 5 of Swords. That's what came up. But you also got the Judgment card with opportunity. Okay. And you also got the Star card, which is wish fulfillment and hope. So all in all, I kind of get like she was throwing a fit at first. Do you know what I mean? She's like, I don't want this happening. And then she kind of came around like, but if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If that makes sense. And hopefully that was your question. Yeah, I think she was like throwing a hissy fit in the beginning. But she's come to realize that whatever it is you need to go through to be who you are. And she's in no way going to stop that. You know what I mean? Hey, Patrick, how you doing? You know, kind of like you like a mom would, you know, like, why the hell are you going to do that again? And then, but then she's like, okay, well, you gotta, you know, do your own thing type of thing. That's definitely the feel that I'm getting. So there you go, everybody. I got to get out of here. The readings, I will say, though, are getting easier and I'm not as tired. So I like with my Witches Tarot, I used to get like really tired. But with these ones, I'm not so tired anymore. Hey, Lash Out, how are you? Actually, Lash, well, you know what? Hon, I really need to get going right now. I've been on for an hour and a half. Um, but if you want to come in when I have oracle readings on Thursday, where I pull oracle, and Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Alaskan time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here. Here, I'm looking at chat again. I mean to look at the camera. I'm here if you want to come in for a reading. Take care, Patrick. I'm sorry, hon. And make sure you tick the bell, because that's when I go live. You'll know when I go live. See if I can do this. Let me see. But I appreciate you guys all coming in. I hope my readings helped you guys. And yeah, so tomorrow is What If Wednesdays, my controversies. We're going to talk about, see if is the government blowing things up underground. That's what's happening with all these earthquakes. We shall see. So hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next week, or one of my other shows. 5 days a week I'm live, and I hope to see you then. Hope everybody has an awesome day. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.